What's up, everybody? Squirrel Man here again. Still in the truck. I got a little ways to go and I'll be home. This is a different video that, honestly, I've been wanting to make a video like this for the longest time because this is something that bothers me, and I know this has got to bother you. If you are a halfway decent, normal person, this has got to bother you. And I want to talk about all these ridiculous prank videos we see all the time on the internet. And it was a few years ago, some of them were funny, but it's just like anything else in this world. You give an inch, they take a mile. One person finds something that they're good at, and then 100 million other people copy it. But the prank videos aren't the thing that bothers me. It's what they do with them, and it's how far they're willing to go with these pranks, and what they're willing or not, or will or won't do. Is the limits of that are so ridiculous. Like earlier, I saw this video, and you know what? I'm not stupid. I mean, come on. A lot of these videos are fake. A lot of them are rehearsed. Most of the people in the video all know each other. I'm not dumb, especially when you see these videos that like go crazy viral, and you're like, hey, that's the same guy from the other video I saw like a month ago, And I don't know their names, but I know there's this one big black guy. He's young. I've seen him in numerous videos. And I'm like, okay, that's no coincidence. That's a fake video. That's all rehearsed. But anyway, I saw this other video today where this guy goes up to this other guy in like a mall area and it basically says he's going to steal his shoes right in front of his mother. And of course, his mother's like, hell no. And the guy's like, eventually he's like, oh, it's okay. It's a prank. It doesn't matter if it's a prank. That's the point of this video. Just because you say it's a prank doesn't make everything okay. And now it's getting to the point where these white guys will go up and say blatantly racist things to black people, and it's suddenly okay just because you say it's a prank. It's not okay. Just because you say it's a prank, and I'm not getting some big racial thing because I'm not one of those people. I'm just trying to make a point here. You can't say whatever you want to people and think that it's okay just because you say, oh, dude, don't worry, it's a prank. No, you still deserve to get punched in the face. And if you're watching out there and this has happened to you, if you witness this, I endorse you, I implore you to punch that person in the face because they deserve it. It's the only way they're going to learn. There are limits. There's lines in society that you're not supposed to cross. Innocent pranks. Like I remember years ago, there was a prank of this guy, and this was probably rehearsed, but it was people on the beach taking showers and he was dumping shampoo on their heads. That's an innocent prank. Nobody gets hurt, But a lot of these other pranks, they get so personal, They say things to people that are just really personal, and I'm like, dude, you gotta learn there's a line that you're not supposed to cross with these pranks, and especially with strangers, dude. You're walking up to total strangers and you're saying things that are really personal that some people are gonna take totally the wrong way, And I've been saying this for the longest time. I know this is going to happen eventually. One day you're going to wake up, you're going to turn on the news or turn your phone on, whatever, and you're going to see that one of these pranksters got himself killed. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. We all know it's going to happen. Maybe it's already happened and I just didn't hear about it. Leave a comment. If you know a story, please leave a comment. But it's going to happen. You young kids think everything is funny. You think everybody's in on this inside joke and we're all supposed to laugh with you. We're not laughing with you. We have lives. We're trying to go from A to B. We're trying to go to work. We're trying to take care of our families. And you think everything is a joke, because you make your income off of TikTok or whatever the hell it is you're doing. If you were out making a living with a real job, and I'm not saying it's hard to say that social media is a real job. I'm sorry, it's not. The store clerk, the gas station guy, those are real jobs. Making videos all day long and getting money off of it. I'm sorry, I can't call that a real job. I mean, I realize I'm sitting here talking to you, making a video, but this isn't my source of. I don't depend on this as a source of income. Are you nuts? I'd be broke. I wouldn't even be able to afford the dollar menu if I was doing this. I have a real job. Honestly, you can see it behind me. I'm in a truck. But anyways, if you're one of those prankster people, I'm not telling you to not go and do this. I'm telling you that you need to learn that there's limits, that there's a line in the sand that you're not supposed to cross. And you need to look around in your surroundings. Take a step back and look at where you're at. Look at the people around you. Look at their potential temperament, you know, and what they might be sensitive to in that environment. You know, use your freaking brain, because if you don't, one day you're going to get hurt. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. You know, use your common sense and keep your pranks funny. Keep them innocent, you know. Don't get personal with people. Don't talk about, nowadays you can't talk about gender and race with almost anybody without them crying about it, you know. So just try to keep those things out of it. If you're going to go out there and put yourself out there on the internet, you just need to adjust with the times. You know, I'm not saying, I'm not one of those people. If you want to talk to me about anything, I'll talk to you about it. I'm not going to bite your head off, you know, as long as you're respectful about it, you know. But there's people in this world, I'm sorry, that's just the way it is, that you can't talk to them about anything without them crying. So you need to learn that. Anyway, that was basically the whole talking point of this video, because, you know, it bugs me to no end to see people out there that think they're the only ones that exist in this world and everybody else is supposed to just like hover around them and cater to them, and it's always the young people. And the reason why you young people are like that is because you've never had your ass whooped. You've never had your ass whooped. You have been raised in such an emotional safe space bubble. Everybody around you is supposed to cater to you. Everybody in your house, in your immediate life, has catered to your BS and tiptoed around your feelings your whole life. You know, if you want to do yourself a favor, you want to call yourself tough, get out of that, break out of that bubble. Go out into the real world. Work a shitty job with people who don't even know you. Trust me, you're going to get a huge bite of reality if you do that, you know? Because when I was young, it's safe to assume I was probably raised in a bubble. And the more I got older and I went out into the world, I saw that I am not the center of anyone's universe. Except, you know, my parents will always treat me differently than strangers, obviously. But strangers don't give a fuck about me. I'm just another guy walking around the planet to them, you know? And that's what you young people need to learn. You know, we are not put here to cater to your feelings. We don't care. We don't care. And the older we get, the more we don't care, you know? So anyway, if you're one of those prankster people, please just take my advice, man. Just put a line in the sand. Just draw a line in your head. Say, this is where I'm not willing to go, because that's probably going to get me hurt. And nobody wants to see you get hurt. I like these videos, man. A lot of them, they are funny, but keep it professional. Keep it respectful, you know? Don't mess with people in ways you're not supposed to, and you know what you're not supposed to be doing. And not everything is about views, man. Come on, dude. It's like you will do anything just to get views. Like, I will do something totally outside the lines just to get views. Was it really worth it, though? Was it really worth it when you could have done something else, gone in another direction? Come on, man. All right. Please like, share, subscribe, share my channel, comment. I love your comments. Lately, you guys have been blowing up my channel with really good comments, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. I never thought I would see this coming. I've been seeing more and more views on all my stuff, and I really, really appreciate you guys. All you little guys, you think you're little and you think no one's paying attention to you. I'm paying attention to you, man. I'm reading all your comments, and I love you guys, man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Like, share, subscribe. Common sense ain't common.